There's email autoresponder campaigns, a media library, templating and scripts. Plus, our most powerful feature is team sharing that lets you take what you've built and replicate it throughout your entire organization. And then when you've got all of that, we've got the lead generation and traffic that you can plug into to start building your business faster outside of your warm market. And all of this stuff also comes with a mobile app, so you can do it on the go with your mobile phone once you've got it set up. Now, there's a lot more to this. There's a lot of AI. Again, this is Ava, our AI virtual assistant, as we used to call her. She's now our AI voice assistant. I'm going to take you over now and we'll kind of go through the platform and we'll show you what Ava can do. But she's really effective at following up with your contacts by voice, by leaving voicemails, and now with our new SMS features that we've just enabled as well. So this is the dashboard area when you just log in. Just at a glance right here, there's some quick links. If you have any questions on how a particular feature works, the system training will open up video-based training modules on everything from the basics to, maybe setting up an AI voice campaign or using our new SMS messaging. We've got videos basically on everything in here, but if you ever have help along the way, there's a help button down in the corner. We've got a full support staff that's here 8:30 to 4:30 Arizona time. So you can reach them by phone, by email, you can live chat with them, and they'll be there helpful to help you out with anything else you need. Also on the dashboard, if anything new has come out, as you can see here, the SMS campaigns are live. That was just launched a couple of weeks back. If you have any questions on a new feature, there's usually a video or more information right there that'll take you through and show you how to use it. But let's go through some of those items in that wheel of features that we started with over there on PowerPoint. If we go in, the contact manager is literally the heart of everything within the contact management system. You definitely want to keep track of all of your prospects so that you're not relying on sticky notes or having your contacts maybe in your corporate CRM. There's been a lot of changes. I wouldn't rely on your company maintaining your client list. This is the most valuable thing you've got. So setting it up within Networker Central or another CRM platform is highly recommended. And definitely don't leave it over there on a social media group, et cetera, because I just saw it again yesterday. Someone got their account shut down, and it sometimes takes weeks, and some people never get their accounts back. You just got to be careful storing data over there. It's so easy to say the wrong thing and get your account banned. So anyway, one more reason to have a CRM. This one here is cool. Over here on the right, it's our activity feed. We're going to track everything the prospects have done, what pages they've landed on, how many minutes they've been on per page. Did they click on a video? If so, how much of it have they watched? It's going to track emails that were sent, if they were open or clicked, and voice AI campaigns as well. If someone actually gets a call from Ava, interacts, you're going to get all that information into this activity feed, and I'll show you that in a moment. But everything. And then over here on the left, this is our virtual notepad as you're talking to your contacts, staying in touch. Just take notes on everything and be present when they are telling you something. And, they might be cutting off the call a little early or couldn't make the business presentation last night because of their daughter's dance recital. The next time you follow up, you mention that, and really build a relationship with your prospects, and it's going to go a long way. But from within here, there's so much you can do from, like I said, sending out an email, scheduling an appointment. You can move them through your pipeline as they become more and more qualified. You can initiate an outbound AI call or even communicate with your prospects through text. So this is a new feature we just added in, which allows you now to communicate directly with your prospects through a system SMS communications number. So you don't have to expose your own number right off the bat. I know, a lot of people, you already got enough contacts, there's enough dials coming in. You don't want random prospects just calling through on your cell. This way, using this communication feature within the system, you can now, like I said, you can initiate AI voice, you can drop voicemails, you can communicate by text. And then when the conversation is ready for the next step, maybe for a business briefing, etc., you can then provide your direct cell phone to communicate with them from that point forward. So this texting feature is nice and new, and it has some free credits built into the platform where you can get in there and use it. So talking about text, there is the next tab here is our messaging platform. From within the SMS message center, you'll be able to see and view all of your contacts. So any recent conversations will be highlighted, so you'll know. And from here, you can view and respond to them or jump directly back to the CRM over here. So let's jump along here. Another cool feature within our system is our websites and landing pages. From within the system, there are a lot of what we call ready websites. These are replicated sites ready to go that you can use immediately. There's over 50 different ones in here, all different verticals. What do we've got? Health and beauty, credit repair, identity protection, life insurance, weight loss, travel, whatever, you name it. There are professionally designed landing pages that are ready to go in all of these different verticals. But what's cool is you don't have to use one of these out-of-the-box sites. You can actually, using our pre-done templates, you can create your own custom websites as well. I'll just pull one up for example. This one here, revenue producers. Just a simple website that we put together. You can see you can build a real nice website literally in minutes. And it really, when I say that, I'm just going to show you. You just click this. Once you've got a template in place, you can just edit that template and literally just hover over an area. If you want to upload a new logo, or if you don't have one, you can use a predefined item from our library. Again, you can use your own images. What's cool about these templates, if you ever tried to build a template over at GoDaddy or Wix or something, it's sometimes hard because they have all these placeholders and you might not have a big image library yourself. What we've done is for every image, we've already put a bunch of default images in there as well. So you're free to upload your own, but if you want, maybe something in our library is just going to work for you. And same with text. They're not just a bunch of lorem ipsum default text in here. All the pages are copyright written and ready to go. But if you want to, you can literally use the AI right within here. You can trigger Ava and you could just prompt her, rewrite this section about blah, 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 and she's really good at rewriting content. And it's as simple as that. Save and publish your websites, and now they'll be fully available. So within the website section, like I said, there's ready to go websites, probably 50. There are templates, again, probably close to 50 that you can use as a starting point. But what you can build out is endless. You can create simple single landing pages like this, maybe to capture name, email, phone. This is actually an example of one of our pages. It converts really well. It's got a really nice professional video that you can use. Doesn't mention any company. So there's a lot of stuff that's ready to go. But yeah, you could build a landing page like this. You may be a lead magnet giving away an ebook. Maybe you've got a full-blown multi-page sales funnel. Personally, that's what I would recommend. And on future calls, we can show you some of the ones we've been working on. Our premium annual subscribers have access to some pre-done funnels that we've got we've got a fully automated video funnel. We've got another one called our discovery call funnel. Both of these are available free for our premier annual subscribers. Just reach out if you want to see one of those. But yeah, the system, so much you can do in here. I've seen people create password protected like team sites. It's really endless what you can do with the builder. And you're not limited to just our network or central domain. You can actually, we're integrated with GoDaddy, so you can literally purchase a domain right from within the platform, or you can port over your existing domain. Just very simple, follow the instructions. But yeah, you can have your own domain name, for instance, Ava AI or Smart Income Secrets, whatever. It's so easy to use. Once you get that domain in there, you can literally just from the drop down, pick which page you want to connect it with, and it's that simple. So easier to use than GoDaddy. The back end, honestly, is GoDaddy. We're just GoDaddy partners. So, but we don't care whether you buy the domain through us or you use an existing domain. You can do that within the system. So a little further down under resources, there's calendars, there's tasks to do, and then what we have is a media library. So this is kind of cool. Like I said, you can't, there's changes on social media. Maybe your team meeting, you were keeping recordings on there and now they're expiring every 90 days and getting deleted. You can literally create team folders within here, folders, subfolders. Maybe you want videos, documents, webinar replays, social media posts, examples for your team. You can literally just drag and drop these into your media library. And once they're in here, you can then share all these resources with your team. Under the automations tab, we've got everything from AI. Let's just start with email. Because this is a time money saver. Many people that I talk to already have like accounts over at Constant Contact or Aweber, maybe spending $20 or $30 a month or more. It's included in here. You can create your own email follow-up campaigns, beautiful campaigns. For example, like that website we were showing you, Revenue Producers. You can drop in tables, you can drop in emojis. You can really build a nice brand for your messages versus just plain text. And I know there's always questions about this, like what's deliverability going to be like? It's actually deliverability really has nothing to do whether you have images or emojis in there anymore. It more has to do with how well your list is, the opens, the clicks, the forwards. That's what everybody's looking at. But by default, our system has really good deliverability. But to improve that is to get your own domain name, start building your own brand, and that will just keep improving over time. So AI voice, if you haven't seen this, this is really what exploded our company over the past 12 months. We've built a really cool outbound AI system that allows Ava to follow up and actually communicate with your prospects. But not just communicate, she can actually get stuff done. She can ask them qualifying questions. She can text them a link, maybe to the next step in your sales funnel, or invite them to a business presentation. Or what a lot of our clients are using her for is actually booking into their calendars. Let's have a listen to this one, for example. This is called Introduction and Scheduling Calendar. Well, actually, let's just click over from here, go to History. I can just pick one of the users that has had a dial. Okay, yeah, because I wanted to show you this. The activity feed keeps track of all this too. So, it's tracking how much time they're on the page and the video and all that. If an Ava voice call happens, you'll see that in the activity feed too. And right from here, you can literally scroll down, get an AI summary. You can get the full transcript of the call, timestamped. You can download the call right here, or you can just play it back. But yeah, let's have a listen here so you guys have an idea of what an AI voice call would do. This is someone that's come through a website. There was to book an appointment in a calendar, and they didn't book the appointment. So Ava followed up to complete the process. Have a listen.
Hello, this is Scott.
Hi, Scott. This is Ava, the virtual assistant for Jackson Miller at Payday Connections. I wanted to first thank you for visiting our website and requesting more information today. We just wanted to give you a quick call to provide you with more details. Before we get started, I need to mention that all calls may be recorded for quality assurance. With that out of the way, it says here that you are looking to earn some additional income working from home. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Great. Are you currently working right now?
Yeah, I've got a full-time job, but looking for a little more.
Thanks for sharing that. Are you looking for something part-time or full-time with this opportunity?
Starting part-time, but wouldn't mind going full-time if I could get something working.
Got it. One last question. What is the primary reason you're looking to start something right now? Is it mainly for extra money, or is there something more driving your interest?
More flexibility, want to travel a bit more and not be tied down to a regular job.
Scott, you sound like a perfect candidate for this opportunity. If it's okay with you, let's coordinate a call with Jackson so you can learn more about what we do and see if it's a fit. Can I text you over a link to Jackson's calendar where you can select a time?
Yeah, go ahead, send it over.
Perfect. I just texted that over to you. You should have it any moment. Were you able to pull up the website okay? Great.
Yeah, that came through right away.
Awesome. Take a moment now and select an appointment that works for you. I can stand by while you do that. Just let me know when you're done and what date and time you selected.
Okay, just give me 1 sec here.
Sure, take your time. I'm here when you're ready.
Okay, all set.
Fantastic. What date and time did you select for your appointment with Jackson?
Oh, I've got it set for this evening at 8 p.m.
Thank you so much for your time today, Scott. It was a pleasure speaking with you. I'll let Jackson know we spoke and that you are in the calendar for this evening at 8 p.m. You have yourself an amazing day.
So if you're just hearing voice AI for the first time, it's unbelievable. In fact, even from this recording, it's so much better, more natural. We actually we've actually started generating our phone interviewed leads over the past few months using voice AI. And it's literally replaced 2 call centers we've had for the last number of years, because not only is she can do this more cost effective, but the quality of the leads are just amazing, because yeah, she does a great job. She's got a huge knowledge base and people are asking, is this a job? Is this going to cost me money? And yeah, it's really good. Ava can do so much here. There's so many different campaigns available in the automations area. It's not just that one. Like if you wanted to introduce yourself and send them a link to a website, you can do that. There's the calendar that we've done. Maybe you want to send them back to a website. Maybe you've got a different language. You want to communicate with them in French or Spanish. So there's all different campaigns. Look around. I'm sure you'll find something that'll work for you. And then on top of that, there's a really cool thing called a reattempt scheduler. A lot of people are asking, what happens if she doesn't, if it goes to voicemail? Well, you can just have it call the once if you want, or you can actually set up to 6 additional follow-ups. So a total of 7 calls. So I know a lot of our clients do something called a 3-tap method, where if they call, no answer, they immediately call back again, no answer on that one, then maybe wait 15 minutes and try a 3rd time. And generally on the 3rd time, they would pick a different campaign, which would be also include the voicemail, this one here, plus VM. And what'll happen then is on the 3rd call, if again there's no answer, you can leave a voicemail. And this is not a pre-recorded voicemail. This is Ava actually communicating with the voicemail box. And what's cool about that is a lot of people, I know on my iPhone, it'll actually pre-screen the voicemail and I can jump in the middle if I see it's somebody I know. And the same thing goes here. If someone is monitoring their voicemail, watching it, and jumps in the middle, Ava will jump in like a real person and continue the conversation just as though it was a live call. So this isn't just a voicemail drop that's dumping recordings down. It's actually like a live robot, I guess, is talking with and leaving these voicemails. So again, this reattempt thing, you can set it up and have a call today, call tomorrow, skip a day, call in the evening, call in the morning, call on Saturday. You can set it up however you want. Or if you want to just go simple, you can literally just have her call and leave a voicemail on the first call. It's completely up to you, but so much you can do with this. But while I was talking about the Ava, let me show you here with the leads. So we do have the ability within the system. There's a number of different lead types that you can buy. These are all people that are looking to start a home business, start a side gig, side hustle, looking to make some money working from home. If you have your own sales funnels, we recommend purchasing traffic. These are raw clicks, come directly to your website. So if you've got something like this, driving traffic to a simple capture page with name, email, phone, something like this is converting in the 30 to 40% range. In volume on our loyalty program, you can get clicks as low as 76 cents per click. So even if with a 33% conversion rate, I mean, you could generate your own fully exclusive leads in the low $2 range. So very, very cost effective. If you don't have a sales funnel ready to go, and you're just looking for people to talk to, we do have a number of options available from our real-time nationwide leads, area code targeted local leads, and we also have phone interviewed leads. These are the ones where Ava picks up the phone, calls them, and asks them 4 or 5 questions, including she does a income qualifier, so you'll know they have a credit card and at least $100 available to get started in a home-based business. So all those options are available in the platform. You don't have to use our lead packages at all. If you are an expert at running Facebook ads or doing TikTok campaigns, by all means, get out there and drive your own stuff. But we wanted to make this easy for everybody. And I know sometimes technology is hard enough, let alone becoming a Google Ads expert. So what we've got set up is super easy. One of the other cool things is you can fully manage them from within your account. Depending on the lead type, you have different options. But for example, our exclusive phone interviewed leads here, you can actually control whether it's turned on or off, how many leads you receive per day. We call that a daily cap. And you can even control the days and times you want your leads to come in. So if you're only working leads on Thursday, Friday, Saturday between noon and 4 p.m., you can literally control that right here. And this also works for traffic. If you're generating your own leads through your own qualified pages, you can even control your traffic settings on a daily basis. I'll show you this. It hasn't been released yet, but we have a new type of leads. We've been delivering real-time leads. That's our core product. That's the instant someone fills it out, we deliver it. But sometimes leads come through, haven't been sold, and we sell them as aged leads. And in the past, we've been selling them as like a batch set. You get an Excel file. Let's say you order 100 leads and you get 100 leads all at once. We were just finishing programming this today. We've got this new daily, this says daily phone interviewed leads, but there's going to be daily other types of leads as well. And what's cool here is you can now purchase a set of leads. Let's say you buy 100 leads, but you want to get 3 leads a day over the course of a month. You can now do that. So the daily leads will set a specific number, and it'll deliver to you at a particular time each day. So look for that. We're tentatively around the 15th of the month. The new daily lead options will be in there. But what's cool about this is up until right now, and still is right now, all of our real-time leads and the real-time traffic coming through your pages, those are all AI qualified. That means that they've filled out the appropriate disclaimer information, giving us the ability to send out automated AI calls, text, voicemails. Just you got to keep everything legal under the TCPA guidelines, etc. So we do have it now, all of our real-time leads and the traffic. If purchased from here, you can actually initiate AI voice and SMS. But once we release that new daily product, those will also, they'll be replacing our batched age leads, which aren't qualified. So the new daily leads you'll be able to use for SMS, you'll be able to use for Ava as well. And once those are, once the coding is finished on that, we will remove these discounted options and replace them with the new daily option. And everything on the store now will be qualified for outbound Ava dialing. Lastly here, I just want to touch just quickly on team sharing. Team sharing basically lets you create everything from one-touch emails, phone scripts, SMS, text message templates, email autoresponders, media library folders, websites, pages, landing sales funnels, blah, 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 training modules. You can do everything. Basically, TeamShare lets you build out your own custom system. And with just the sharing of a code, your team, whether that's you and your spouse, maybe you got a team of 5, or maybe you really do have a large team of 15,000 people promoting an opportunity. You can literally build this out, and just by sharing a code, your team will have full access to everything in your account. They won't have to go and edit links. It just literally happens for them and stays up to date with you as well. So if you've got a new headline that's converting well, you've got a new sales video, you just update it on your website, republish that, and our platform will broadcast it out to all of your teammates. Everybody will be on the same page with the high quality stuff immediately. So we're really excited. There's nobody else has a function like team sharing. I know some of the other enterprise solutions, they have something called cloning, but it is so cumbersome and does not work in the same way. People have to get in there and change links and copy URLs and update all this stuff, where within our system, they'll literally be prompted for whatever variable information, maybe their company's username or their Stripe payment URL, but that's it. They're just prompted when they join the team share, and voila, the entire platform is done and created for you. So I'm going to bring Heidi on in a moment. I just wanted to, I'm just pulling it up here, to show you guys a little bit about the partner program we have here. Just give me one sec. I do see a lot of questions down there. Thank you for submitting those. If you didn't catch us at the beginning, we are going to do a live Q&A just in a couple moments here. So if you have any questions, click the Q&A button and add it to that pile right there. And Heidi will try to answer all of your questions once we jump on. But anyway, we are looking for partners. Networker Central is growing at leaps and bounds. It's the fastest growing system within the industry here. And on top of that, it's not because of our affiliate program, although I wish it was, but people are really getting benefits from the platform. But if you want to participate, you want to introduce some people to it, we have a really impressive 45% payout. There's no monthly auto ship, there's no sign up, you don't even have to be a paid customer to get paid on the first 2 levels. But basically on your direct referrals, you can earn 25%, level 2, 10. And if you're qualified as one of our super affiliates, which isn't that hard to qualify, you'll get paid from infinity, levels 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way down, infinite levels, or until another super affiliate is reached in your lineage. Anyway, I'm going to jump back and hand this over to Heidi to answer all of your questions.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Okay, first question. I signed up for $49.95. I will buy phone qualified leads to start. Do I need any website of my own?
No, that's the benefit of the phone verified leads. I wish I had an example at my fingertips. I'm gonna get some, and we're gonna put them on the website so you can hear them because Ava's amazing at qualifying these leads. But yeah, you'll get the record. You can literally you're gonna have all the answers, and you can just pick them up, and you'll even know who they talk to. So it'll say that this rep was called by Ava, our automated system, or maybe it was Joe or Sally, as we still are feeding a little bit in from our call centers to keep up with our full volume. But yeah, you don't need a website. Obviously, you just call them back and then introduce them into your opportunity and invite them to your presentation.
Okay. Do you have any plans of ever coming out with an AI text, meaning a texting version of Ava? In other words, a full text bot conversation?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got something in the works called it's called Workflows. And if you've ever used any of these enterprise platforms, it is a big part of, when you're dealing with hundreds and thousands of leads per month, you want as much automation as possible. So we started building out workflows, and then we realized that the biggest item in workflows is SMS. So we stopped building that in December, flipped the gears here, and that's when we've been focusing on building SMS. So as you saw last week, we've got the SMS features built in, although it's manual right now. That is just because we needed that in place to then put workflows in. So the project they're working on right now, we're probably looking mid-April for a launch on that. And that will allow you to literally build out a workflow and say, hey, when they come through this landing page, text them this. It'll even have auto replies that you can build in. So you can ask them something. If they say yes, it's a positive response. It texts them back this way. It moves them into the category. It can automatically enroll them into an email autoresponder campaign. It can start a voice call. It can unstart a voice call. Trust me, this automation thing is so cool, and you'll be able to build in logic in there. And the workflows system, once it launches, it'll also be shareable too. So once maybe you've got somebody on your team that's a techie that can build out the workflow, because it is going to take a little logic to get it going. But once you've got it, you can share that with your entire team. And we're already seeing this in place with some of our partners, and it's working really well. And there's some cool stuff going in there because, when you try in the past with trying to do automations with SMS, for example, not everybody responds the right way, right? If you ask them something, say, hey, respond with yes, and then someone says, sure, right? And the old platforms never really handled that well. So when we're really are AI focused, we are building AI, I'm trying to think of the name of it here, but basically the AI is going to read through the text conversation to know actual intent. So we're not relying on specific words to move them left or move them right. So anyway, you guys are going to be excited about that. As all the new features we've been dumping, there's no additional costs. Okay. If you're on a Premier subscription, the new workflow automations is just another free feature we're dropping in. So don't hold me to April 15th, but that's kind of the timeline right now. And it is going to be the next major, after these new lead products that come out in 2 weeks, the next major release is workflows. So I'm excited to show you as we get closer.
Hey, where's a calendar to do your schedule, especially on my iPhone?
So one thing, the system has a built-in calendar, but I'm going to be honest with you. That's something for later on in the year. Most of our higher volume clients are integrating with third-party calendars right now because the feature set is better. So there's free calendars out there from cal.com or calendly.com or youcanbookme.com. All of those platforms have a free calendar system that you can use that integrates with your Gmail or your Outlook. I would personally suggest using that right now. A lot of our funnels integrate with those third-party calendars. So that's what most of our clients are doing right now. Will we be having a full featured calendar system like that? Yes. Okay. That's on the agenda for after workflows. We're looking literally to rebuild out the same functionalities of a Calendly, a cal.com, and put it into the platform. And I know that's just going to be another money saving things for some of you, because I know myself, I use the paid version of Calendly because I want their SMS reminders and different things. So a lot of our clients are paying an extra $20 a month for these calendars, and we're going to have it included in the system. So stay tight, but in the meantime, use one of those platforms.
Okay, that's a good question. We get that asked a lot. In the contacts in Network Central, is it using my Gmail address or your email client?
So when you send messages from within the system, they're going to go out with your whatever your domain is in our platform. So by default, it would be like dennis@mynetworkercentral.com. Okay. So if I didn't change anything, it's going to be your user. It's just like your website, but it's going to be your username at mynetworkercentral.com. Now, when someone replies to that, we'll send a message over to your Gmail and let you know, hey, you've got a new mail. Okay. And then you can log in, you can see it in the app, you can see it in our desktop, you can reply again. But the outbound comes from the My Networker Central, but we do alert you on yours. Okay. And if you don't want My Networker Central, of course you can buy a domain, just like us, right? If we had revenueproducers.com, I could be Dennis at Revenue Producers, Heidi could be Heidi at Revenue Producers. So you can build your own brand just by spending $20 and get yourself a domain name.
Okay, here's a good. How to build a custom capture page? I see the blank page, but not sure how to build on it. What language does the custom page or custom blank page use?
So it's not using a language, but here, let me just flip back and I'll just show you guys real quick, because I was in the website builder earlier, but I didn't really start from the beginning. So if you go to landing pages and websites, and then you go to website templates. So this is where you would start. You'd scroll through to find a template that you want to use to build a website. And as you can see, there's lots in here. So, maybe I want this one on life insurance. I just click that, and then I give it a name. So let's say we'll go Life Arizona, create. So once you do this, it's going to create, it's going to take a template and actually turn it into a website. So as I mentioned, our templates are already pretty darn good looking. Sometimes you might just want to update a logo or change a testimonial, but you can just get in here and do whatever you want. What makes the most sense? Whatever you want to do, right? And then once you've done this, and there's some advanced options, like I said, you can obviously change colors and all of this stuff. Over here on the left, if you click the little hamburger menu item, you can see some more advanced items. If you want to hide sections, you want to move sections below or above each other, you can do that in here. Under here, you can set buffering and padding and backgrounds. There's a lot. So just get in here, password protect the sites, SEO analytics. If you want to put your own Google retargeting pixels on here. There's a lot of options. And for the super powerful people, yes, you can actually drop in your own custom CSS and JavaScript. So we can't be experts on helping you out with your websites, but we do have a couple teammates that are pretty good with this. If you're looking to do something from scratch and you've got no skills whatsoever, you can hire someone over on Fiverr or something to build you a website. But if you get in here and you're looking to do something and you've given it a good shot and you're maybe just stuck on a few items, reach out to our support team and they can put you in touch with one of our integration specialists. Gary Green or Cassandra Tim, they can help put together, link your funnels, build your websites. They can do it all for you. But basically, once you're there, you can just click the publish button. You can give it a URL, or like I said, you can point it to a specific URL or subdomain, and you can publish it. And literally, that's it. The system will have that operational. It'll create the SSL certificates, everything ready to go. So get in there and try it. Okay. Try to build it. And then when you get a little stuck, maybe on a section, reach out and we can move you along to the next step. And if you are, if you're a leader, you got a big team or you've got a bunch of websites and you don't have time to move them over, reach out to us and maybe our internal services can help you out with that as well.
Okay. So I think you've answered that question, and because he wants to use a blank one. So
yeah, you can use a blank one. You can literally drop in your
Yeah.
HTML if you want.
Perfect. Okay. Is this platform built on GHL? Go high
No.
level. Or is it? No, it's a separate system. It's
Yeah,
definitely.
no, we get that all the time. Yeah.
I know.
GHL, great platform. It's called Go High Level. When I mentioned people are paying for enterprise solutions, Go High Level is one of those. For I think it starts around $79 a month, probably double our price. Goes up to like $499 a month. Like we offer full-on API access and stuff just on our premier level, where there you're paying $500 a month. So anyway, that platform built for enterprise clients. Most people that I know that have attempted to use GHL just gets overwhelmed. It's very confusing. Even to set something as simple as texting or AI voice, you're plugging into third-party services. You have to go by a Twilio account, by telephone numbers, get A2P qualified. If you want to go through all that, go for it. What we've done is we've built our own platform built around simplicity. And that's our goal here is we are, no, we're not going to have every feature that a Go High Level has. We don't have shopping carts and multi-level merchant services and stuff like that. If that's what you need, yeah, ClickFunnels, HubSpot, Go High Level. If you don't mind paying $500, $1,000 a month, plugging in other services, those are for you. What we're doing is we're trying to create something for the 98%. And like I said, we know we've got a little bit of work to do on a few of those features like workflows and calendars, but we're bringing them all in. And, to be able to get this on an annual basis premiere for like $39 a month, it's a steal.
Great. That's all the questions for tonight.
Okay, well, I know there may be more, and I see some more popping in here right now, but Heidi will review them after. If it was more customer service related or account specific, we'll try to reach out to you. Also, reach out to us. I'm going to share our support information so you guys can just take well, here. If you want to get started, networkercentral.com. As I said, there's two ways to start, Pro or Premier. The Pro is $29 monthly or $24.95 on annual. The Premier is $49 monthly, $39 on annual. The differences here, if you're looking for the team sharing functionality, you're a leader, you want to build stuff, share it with your organization, you need to be on the Premier level. Your teammates that are sharing your website sales funnels, they can definitely be on the lower level. Another reason you might want to be here is if you like the outbound AI voice or SMS features, those are Premier only features, but everything else is included in Pro. Okay.